Nice drop in, totally catching Boots off guard, but the red armor is keeping Boots in pretty good fighting shape, and as you can see, he just doesn't care that Ray got the drop on him. He says, you know what, I'm going to back into the red and then use my, what is now a superior stack to melt your face. So, Boots lucky to get that 50 as cleanly as he did. Ray, late to red again. Trying to muscle his way in. This is actually a pretty important yellow armor to pick up. Because as you can see, Boots, just over that 100 armor mark, does need everything he can get his hands on. There won't be anything to grab for another 3 seconds. That's mega. Boots is in the better place to get it, though. He's actually going to try to force Ray out. Ray trying to encroach from a different entrance. We're going to see a trade between mega and red, actually on precise timing. So, the next red will become all the more critical because there's plenty of time for the player to make his way to the respawning mega health 10 seconds behind. Ray down by 5, and seriously so, he needs to start closing this gap. This is enormously risky for him. He hits one good rocket, another good rocket, but Boots does the same and finishes up, adds into that fight a bit of LG, and of course the closing rocket for the frag. Again, Ray really risking everything here as he dives in, swan-like, straight to his death. He is able to collect on the mega, but at this point he's given away, 8 frags and beautiful railgun by Boots. We're gonna go watch his point of view as soon as Ray dies here. Yeah, there he goes. Dies here, I guess would be more appropriate than die here's. I don't know. So we're gonna watch Boots for the remainder, because unless Ray really turns on the juice and starts to make some kind of comeback, I think Boots deserves the limelight. 50% rail he's managed, 22 LG, a bit iffy, but he's been quite spammy with it, along with the rockets. And great an opening rocket by Ray. Boots, though, still in pretty good shape, especially after getting half of that damage back, thanks to the 50 armor. Expecting Ray to try to exit, and of course it doesn't happen, but all things being equal here, Boots did not take very much damage at all in that situation, and he's got a nice initial shot against Ray. He's trying to run, though, given the clock and given that Ray was able to collect red armor last. Now he also has mega health, so Boots, it's all about survival. Of course, he's got a nice 8 frag buffer, so he doesn't have to try that hard to survive. But he at least wants to make it look good. Boots still on the run, still able to keep that frag count at 1 for Ray. This might be the one situation where Boots will go down, but he's definitely giving it his all. And Ray finally with another frag on the board. Now, mentally, Boots knows that he's won, but I think he's going to try his hardest to do as much damage against Ray as he can. Nice follow-up there by Ray. As much damage as he can, because the greater the score difference, the harder that is to recover from mentally. Nice pop-up with a rocket, throwing off Ray's rail. But Ray's able to recover and get Boots in the ass. 1 minute warning, so Boots is safe for the win on this map. We're going to be going over to Blood Run in 50 seconds, but Boots has played it pretty solidly. Ray has shown some promise in the final couple of minutes, but he is trailing by 7 frags and will need to get prepared mentally for ZTN. Now, I think that Ray has shown us that he can be extremely strong on ZTN, so I think that it'll be a little bit more comfortable for him. However, Ray is also very strong on Furious Heights here, so the fact that Boots has been able to best him does not bode well for the Nightmare Ray. 44% rail for Boots as we close out. 23 LG, 30% rocket. Over to Ray. 35 rail, 17 LG, and 25 rocket. Nothing too spectacular there. However, it's always possible to warm up. Both these players, I think, have the warm-up syndrome. They will probably be a lot better off on the next map. We'll see. Alright, we are ready to go on Blood Run.
Prepare to fight.
I tried to call vote ZTN, yeah, ZT121. Alright guys, going live right now. Ray versus Boots. This has everything on the line for Ray, and of all the spawns, yes, he will get Mega, but he will die a very painful death, and this is going to give a free red to Boots, unless Ray spawned near Plasma. Yeah. Actually, he did. He was close enough. Looks like he spawned near the shotgun instead, and so Boots is actually out for that red. Ray now has a rocket launcher to his name, and of course the better stack. He knows that Boots needs weapons here, although he does not need a rocket launcher, so that was kind of odd for Boots to really dive in there the way he did. Mega's coming up now. Nice railgun shots from Boots. The one that really matters, though, is whiffed. And so Ray will get away with his life. We see a trade between Mega and Red, but not much of a trade considering that Ray lost most of that Mega thanks to Boots' railgun shots. 1-on-1 and 1 minute burned away. I'll come back for another shot here. A little bit of cat and mouse at the moment. Red in 5. Ray really needing to time every last thing on this map that he can. He does do some nice initial damage, but he gives up positioning for Red and try to use that as a trap. He wants Mega instead. Boots unable to get Red. Opts to leave it up for a few seconds. And it actually might be really costly for him. He does have the height advantage. Ray is running for his life with just 150 health. Picks up yellow armor. Back over to Boots' point of view. We're going to follow him for a minute. Still a tie game. Almost 2 minutes burned away. Boots finally in a position where he can take any fight that he wants to. Mega is up. Red is up. Now Boots, this is actually might be a little bit costly here. He's going to go for it anyway. And the LG is off from Ray. This gives Boots a chance to get out of the situation, although albeit not terribly well. He was down to 39 health, picks up a pair of 25s. He does hit a square rocket, though, against Ray. So that will even things a little bit. 80 and 90 for Boots. Ray, on the other hand, at 140 and 100. So obviously better off. Red armor is up. Boots thinking that he can be the kryptonite to Ray, but I really don't understand why he was in that situation given the stack differential. Ray could have survived a lot more damage that Boots couldn't have shelled out. Ray missing that rail, though, that's actually pretty critical. Because Boots is not in any way crippled. He now has 125 armor. Ray setting a trap. Boots doesn't spring it. We have Red and Mega coming up at the same time. Ray trying to sort out where his opponent's going to be coming from. Grenade spam's going to help him get a clue. And the whiffed rail is actually really big for Ray here. Because now if he can do unanswered damage against Boots, yeah, that's pretty solid because Boots now only has about 135 armor. Ray, on the other hand, looking solid with Mega and armor to his name. Now needs to extend the scoreline. Now's the time to get the frag. That window's closing. But he should be able to defend this Mega as long as he doesn't caught off guard. He actually gets hit by his own nade. That's done the most damage. He's gonna go in for a kill. Actually trading positions with Boots and giving up Mega. Very aggressive move by Ray. I understand why he might want to, press in, at least initially, to, force Boots back, maybe through the teleporter or something like that, to free up Ray to give him the Mega. But he went right by it, and they just traded places. I mean, that's just kind of a weird situation for Ray. A little bit of a mistake there, and he paid for it big time because Boots now eating a lot of damage, needing a hit of midair in order to survive. 23 health. Does hit a rail, and that forces Ray down into the lower bowels of the map, hitting another rail. This is so... Wow. Boots just... oh, Ray is saying server is lag. Let's see by how much. Alright, well... Okay. I don't know. No, we'll say that we're not seeing some of the best aim from Ray, so maybe that lag is coming into play, but I'd also would wager that Ray isn't making the best choices in the world, and I think that is ultimately what is doing him in.
5-minute warning. You have taken the lead.
Alright guys, I just got word that we won't have a chance to see a third place matchup tonight because Perfuse basically just handed it to all me, so yeah. So basically, you know, whoever, or I should say whoever loses, I guess, out of this will automatically get third. I guess it's more accurately the way to say it. Oh yeah, all me versus winner, excuse me. So yeah, so the loser of this will get third, and then of course we're going to see the finals between all me and whoever the winner of this is. Which right now, considering it's tied, you know, Boots really strong on T7 on Furious Heights, but here Ray is showing us that at the very least he's been able to survive Boots' extreme railgun accuracy that we saw in Furious Heights here on ZTN. So nice even score between these two as we head off to 3.5 minutes remaining. Red's the item to fight for. Boots is set up, I think, a bit early here. Actually, out of rockets. This is going to make this very difficult to survive, especially without lightning gun. He has to use plasma or grenade to get up. Plasma will do, but again, without rockets, he's going to go straight for the ammo. But by missing that jump, he actually eats damage that he didn't need to take. And he might be late to Mega here. This might be a swing moment in terms of item control. Mega has been taken by Ray. Ray is down low. Ray takes the teleporter and comes up top, forcing Boots off of Red. And for the first time, we're seeing Boots in a whole lot of trouble. Ray now in great shape, finding Boots point blank, and that will be a nice way to grab the lead. He gets away with about 160 health and armor, and that's always a good situation, especially as you're trying to force a shift in momentum, and that may be it. Mega in one. Ray is there on time. Boots not able to fight for it because he doesn't have all he needs for health, weapons, and armor just yet. He does steal away the red, but at what cost? 57 of that armor remaining. He's trying to defend against Plasma Yellow coming up in one. Ray, though, still in a solid position. Now, this is interesting here. Boots doesn't have a rocket launcher. He just picks up one now, but Ray kind of gave it away to him. Red, of course, coming up first, and there's time to... no, there isn't. Yeah. I was going to say, there is time to drop in on a nice move by Boots to really rush in there and grab that Mega. That really could have been Ray's for the taking, but Boots has shown some beautiful, beautiful aggression when it comes to stealing items away. And we've also seen a propensity by Ray to trade positions that he really didn't have to with Boots in order to give Boots an upper hand. So we'll see if that costs him. Minute 20 remaining. Boots now with the latest pickups of Mega and Red gets away pretty cleanly with that red armor. And so he will have a nice 100-200 as he goes in for the final kill. And Ray needing to run but caught off guard. Defensive rockets. Boots really needing to lay in the damage, switching up to the lightning gun. And Rail will be the final thing to finish off the frag. 1 minute and we have ourselves a tie game. Ray missing the railgun shot. And Boots might stick around for this armor. He probably should. Actually, he wants to end it right now. Right here. You can see it. He's very aggressive, just hunting. Ray with 160 armor. We do have a tie game, so it's not really on any player to make a comeback here. They can force this thing in overtime. 25 seconds until that happens. When we do hit that overtime, the clock gets extended by 2 minutes. It is not a sudden death situation. And we're going to see the countdown here.